Hello, everyone. I'm not sure what to do anymore. For the past 2 weeks, I keep finding coffin nails in my backyard. At first, I thought it was just a weird coincidence, but now it's starting to really freak me out. Some background info. First, my grandma passed away from cancer 2 years ago. She passed at home with hospice care. We think she passed peacefully in her sleep, if that makes any difference. My family and I have had her body cremated, and the ashes were put into an urn, and we buried the urn in the backyard. The spot where we buried her is near the shed and the fence, also close to where I like to go to relax and smoke a joint or two when things get rough. It was also the only place in the backyard with enough space for a full-size coffin, which is good because my grandma was never small. The first time I found one of these nails, I was just coming back from a walk with my puppy. I saw the nail peeking out from the dirt and thought it must have come from a construction site nearby. There are always new houses being built around here, so I didn't think much of it. But then it started to rain, so I went back inside. A few days later, I came back out and noticed there was another nail sticking out from the same part of the yard. And then the next day, 2 more nails. Then 4, then 6. And now there's over 30 sticking out from the ground in this little patch of grass. It's enough to make anyone trip and fall. I can't even walk through my own backyard without wincing in fear. My mom says it's probably just some kids playing a nasty trick on us. But it doesn't make sense. Why would they bury a bunch of nails in the ground? And why are they all in the exact same spot? I tried calling my local city court to report it because I swear the neighbor kids are up to some devil worship stuff. But they said unless someone is hurt, they won't get involved. A part of me wants to just dig up the whole area and find out what the hell is going on. But I don't want to disrespect my grandmother's remains. Plus, I've been told stories about what happens to people who dig up witches' graves. I don't want to mess with anything supernatural. I don't want to upset whatever spirits might be resting in the backyard. And the thought of digging up my grandmother's ashes just grosses me out. Like, I know it's just a bunch of bone fragments and cremated bone fragments at that, but it's still kind of sacred to me. Also, I'm pretty sure that where we buried her was exactly 6 feet, which is apparently the preferred depth for burying coffins. I'm trying not to jump to the worst possible conclusions here, but what if whoever took my grandma from the coffin, they only buried her in the backyard? What if they didn't fully cremate her? They didn't completely cremate her body. Does that mean there are human bones mixed in with the dirt and the nails? How would I ever sleep again? I haven't told my dad or mom about the nails because I do want them to worry. Plus, they'll just tell me to stop being dramatic and just dig up the area. I know their intentions are good, but I feel like they'd be doing it out of disrespect to Grandma rather than genuine curiosity. I don't know what to do. I can't focus on anything else right now. All I can think about are coffin nails popping out of the ground. Sometimes I hear tapping noises in my attic, and I think it's my grandma's spirit, just trying to warn me about whatever's in the backyard. I've never been particularly religious or spiritual, but the thought of coffin nails makes me uncomfortable. Am I being ridiculous? Should I just forget about it and get on with my life? Should I ask my neighbors if they're doing something nefarious? Should I call the cops again? I know that Reddit has a lot of armchair detectives and paranormal investigators, so I wanted to get some advice. Any help would be greatly appreciated. Thank you for listening to my story. Yeah, this is messed up. I'm sorry you're going through this. Listen, man, I get that you do want to dig up your backyard because you respect your grandmother's remains. But if it's starting to affect your mental health, then you should consider getting some help. Call the cops if you want. Call the priest if you need someone to bless your house. You can do a ritual. You can hire a medium to see if they can communicate with your grandmother's spirit. You can do a seance. But I think it's time that you allow yourself to move forward. This is a very difficult thing to deal with, so take care of yourself. Now I have a question for you guys. Would you dig up your backyard? Would you hire a medium? Let me know in the comments. And listen, if you have a story that you want me to respond to, send it to the email below. Make sure to subscribe to my channel and follow me on social media. Hi, I'm here. Sorry it's been a while since I've posted. I've just been busy with work and personal issues, you know. But yeah, I've been meaning to post something and this seemed like a good time. I've seen a lot of people talking about Jeff, like conspiracy theories and stuff like that, and I just want to clear things up. Jeff is doing well. He's still working at his job, and he's still taking care of business. We're still together. Yeah, we're still together, so don't worry about him. He's fine. Also, I've been getting a lot of messages and emails from people asking me if I am gone. Nah, post the sequel to Lemon Demon, and no, I'm not. that was just a one-off thing. I wrote that song for fun, and I never thought it would get so popular. So yeah, I'm not going to make a sequel. Sorry if you guys are disappointed, but it is what it is. I am working on some new music, though. I've been writing a lot, and I'm hoping to release an album this year. I know if I am gone nah, do the same style as Lemon Demon, or if I am gone nah, go in a different direction. I'm still kind of experimenting, but I'm excited to share it with you guys when it's ready. In the meantime, I'll try to post more often. I know I haven't been active on social media, but I'm trying to get back into it. So yeah, just wanted to give you guys an update. That's all I have to say. Thanks for listening.